Welcome into Caps Off. Reds rocking a throwback kit with no sleeves, and that's how you prepare for a sleeveless day at the park, is it not, Mark?
That is how you, Mr. Murphy, prepare for every episode of Caps Off. That is what I do with the weights.
Yasiel Puig not having it, but look at his arms. He doesn't need to worry about it. He didn't want his teammates wasting their muscles pregame. What are you doing?
This is my 16-month-old daughter, Ava Gracie's weights. She's wondering where Daddy has gone with them today, but I've got to prepare. Look at those arms. Look at those arms, see?
Doesn't come naturally.
Look at his arms and look at mine. Well, don't really. Just look at his. Don't bother with mine.
Phil Murphy, Mark Donaldson here with you. We had some flexing on display at the ballpark, filling it up, as it were. A cycle, Mark?
Yeah, so we've got a single, a double, a triple, and a home run. Let's take a look at this man, because he's had quite the day. Trea Turner with a night to remember for the Nats. In the first, he goes and does that.
Yeah, a little leadoff home run, getting the Nationals offense going. Then in the second, Turner at it again, this time using his speed instead of his power. Ricochets off the mound, infield single. So single and home run are down. Now it gets a little more complicated. Need some extra base hits.
Okay, bottom of the fifth, we need a double or a triple. What you got for us?
Oh, ball's a little misplayed, rattling around in the corner.
Charlie Blackmon, make the catch. This is your triple.
Turner's
3 down, 1 to go.
So he's got, the triple's usually the hardest one. Now we're in the eighth, double shy of the cycle. Turner knows exactly what he's doing. Shopping at the gap, opposite field, all the way to the wall, and he can stop at second to make history. A cycle for the Nationals, a cycle for Trea Turner. Job well done in a dominant Nationals win.
Certainly a decent achievement, the cycle. It happened twice in June, but it seems to be more common over the last 2 or 3 years than it was previously. Why do you think that is?
I think just the way players are playing, home runs are becoming more common, and they're also chasing the accomplishment. But historically, it's about as common or as rare as a no-hitter. Now, the Nationals went out in their next game and beat the Rockies in a much closer fashion, a solo home run by Adam Eaton as part of that. Speaking of Eaton at Nationals Park, your step up to the dish.
Wow.
So I'm a DC guy, and I tell you, if you ever visit DC, pick up the All the Way Half Smoke. The feature, Ben's Half Smoked Sausage, of course, the chili sauce, white onion, and cheddar, all on a bun. This is wafting, I'm salivating. This is gonna take me back to my childhood, I'll tell you what. And I can tell you, that is authentic.
You know, you wonder with TV, how is it going to react when people are eating food? How's that going to come across? When we were in London, people said that was their favourite segment, getting you stuffing something in your mouth.
I'll take it. If you're going to pay me to eat a chili hot dog, we'll do it every day of the week. Back to baseball. A lot of stats going on this week. We've had filling it up. Here's setting the mark. The Twins doing it.
Yeah, a lot of things that don't happen very often have happened in the last 7 days. So, this was some game. The Twins against the Yankees. Top of the first, runners on first and second. Edwin Encarnacion with a ground ball to third base. Arraez stepping on the bag at third, throwing to second, and then getting the Twins out.
Yeah, triple play. Getting the pitcher out of a jam. You love to see that. Bottom half of the inning, the bats wake up for the Twins, and this is a team that's on pace for a major league record for single-season home runs. Jorge Polanco, exit stage left. Off CC Sabathia, Twins are on the board. Next batter, Nelson Cruz wants to get in on the fun. Same swing, same thing. Back-to-back home runs for the Twins. They go on to win the game 8-6. Now the significance, Mark, of a triple play and back-to-back home runs in the same innings, you see it here. Never happened before in Major League history.
And CC Sabathia hopes it never happens again.
28 consecutive games with a home run. What does a record like that tell you about this lineup?
There's a lot of guys, you know, they look for one pitch and they don't miss it.
The Yankees ended up extending that home run record to 31 straight games. This is a team, for just the third time in franchise history, won 65 of its first 100 games. Each of the previous 2, they won the World Series. They start a 4-game series this weekend against the Red Sox. Mark, all games available on BT Sport.
Yeah, it just seems like yesterday we were in London to cover them, but this one, means a lot. Let's take a look at what they have done since the London series. It's pretty. Even the Red Sox have actually bounced back well since losing to the Yankees in London. But their pitching hasn't been overly great, has it? Mariano Rivera. Well, we're speaking about the Red Sox pitching. Well, you have to go back a little bit to a Hall of Famer, the closer. And players who become heroes despite not playing in the majority of a game. That's this kid. Put this into context. Someone who maybe didn't play most of the game but still was a hero. How about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Man United sub, 1999 Champions League final against
Trezeguet,
Bayern.
the list goes on. Let's look at some of Mariano Rivera's most memorable moments. Start Game 7 of the 2003 ALCS, a game made famous for Aaron Boone's walk-off home run, but we never would have gotten to that point unless Mo came in and shut the door on the Red Sox. 3 innings pitched, 48 pitches, no earned runs allowed, stretching beyond what he's expected to, and then there he is, current manager Aaron bleeping Boone, walking it off into the New York night. The Yankees punched their ticket to the World Series. And Mark, you've mentioned record-setting closer. Let's take a look at the play that set the record, number 602 for saves for Mo.
Against the Twins, gets the job done. September the 19th, 8 years ago. So he's in the Hall of Fame now. 602 career saves. He was always going to be first ballot.
He's the first unanimous inductee in MLB history.
The Lord gave me the best pitch in baseball. Sorry, guys. The cut fastball. I was playing catch with Ramiro Mendoza, and I thrown the ball the same way that I'm throwing it since I was 6 years old. And now the ball is moving. We worked for 45 minutes, almost to an hour, to make the ball stop from moving. Thank God that the ball didn't stop.
How about some of the other members of the 2019 Hall of Fame class? Not a bad one in there. And you look at Lee Smith, okay, 478 saves. Mariano Rivera, 652. That puts how good his achievement is into context because he's got more than 170 more.
When Lee Smith retired, he had the major league record. Rivera distancing himself from the pack. Mark, that is quite a thing. This is what a thing. What happened here with Rays pitcher Oliver Drake?
You know what? I watched this and I watched it again and I kept watching. I don't understand how he's done that. I thought there was some sort of weird graphics skullduggery going on there. What a pitch.
Yeah, the batter looked just as confused as you and I. Number 2, touching moment between father and son. Dad gets the ball, gives it to his son, but kid doesn't want any part of it. What are you doing? Trying to have a moment there. All of it, unfortunately, caught on camera. Number 1.
Speaking of dad and son, this is the Mariners. Look at dad holding baby son.
Goodness, that is multitasking.
I hate to think what the alternative might have been. How calm do you want to be?
All right, that is how the amateurs catch a ball. Let's look at how the pros do it. WebGem's your best defensive plays of the week. Mark, I will take the odds. We start at number 3. Angels, Dodgers. Mike Trout can do darn near everything on a baseball field, as Max Muncy quickly learned in the second inning of this 1-0 game. Muncy trying to score and demonstrating the irony of a Dodger unable to avoid a tag. Trout throws him out from center with a hurl faster than any pitch thrown in the entire game. That's number 3.
Wow, that kid, multi-talented. Number 2, Padres, Cubs. Will Myers trying to steal second. Now, you think he's done it, but look at Javi Baez.
Goodness. Got to review that, but yeah, got it right.
The umpire actually gave it out. It was reviewed, and it was upheld. You want number 1, on you go.
Number 1, Aaron Hicks on Glove Island. The Twins with the bases loaded. If that ball falls, Minnesota probably walks off. Hicks covering 74 feet, 23 meters. What's most impressive? Yankees get the win and probably the best game of the young season to this point. Yankees win 14-12. So, time for the tweet spot.
Yeah.
With the Rockies earlier this week visiting the Yankees, we've had the Rockies on the wrong end of a highlight, Yankees on a right one. Here is Rockies UK representing the Rockies at Yankee Stadium.
I was thinking of comparing the Rockies with maybe a Premier League team or Premiership team from years gone by. How about Newcastle under Keegan? Always entertaining. And that game we showed earlier when the Rockies didn't score, that's a rare thing for them.
What about that relegated Blackpool team from a couple of years back, more recent? Score a lot of runs, give up a lot of runs.
They were
Either
rubbish.
way, fun to watch, and they're a bright color too. The Rockies with the purple and Blackpool with the orange and black.
I can't believe you brought Blackpool into this one. Goodness me. We've had Manchester United's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer being the hero, but like Mariano Rivera. We've then had others, and you bring Blackpool into this.
We've got Yankees, Red Sox this weekend on BT Sport. We've got Red Sox right here on the goodbye. We've got all of our bases covered. He's Mark Donaldson. I'm Phil Murphy. This has been Caps Off. Thank you for hanging out with us this week. We'll be back next week for more shenanigans and all the baseball talk you can muster. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.